Yuck. Yuck. Oh, let's kick it off with a poppy. Ooh, they're still cold.
Still cold. They're retaining their coldness really, really well. We love Poppy. We drink them all the time. We have a little mini fridge in our workspace in the back. Oh, that's so good. For real, though.
Yuck.
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 Yuck. The defying gravity.
The wicked version.
The wicked version of yuck. Yeah, Adele Dazeem is coming on very
Stay
soon.
tuned.
Stay tuned to do that. Jilly, do you have a question for me?
I do. So, growing up, I was kind of a makeup girly, right?
Very true.
And, you know, I think you had different priorities.
100%.
You had a lot of friends, and I had beauty gurus on YouTube.
Respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on 2016 makeup?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2016 was a peak time for my makeup journey, and it's because you did my prom makeup, and I realized how pretty I could be.
Oh my God.
Like, honestly. No, and you did my stage makeup, I think, for for Young Frankenstein, or maybe it was Guys and Dolls or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember sitting in your bedroom and being like, wow, I use under eye concealer and mascara. This girl has 18 drawers of tubes, powders, cushiony, squishy things, so many things. So when I think of 2016, it's hard for me to think of like an exact style because you're right. I was so removed from that time. Was there like, I mean, what was trending?
Do you remember the hard brow? The super defined Anastasia Beverly Hills
Oh my
hard
God.
brow.
Yes.
When I was so pale. Harsh brows. Crusty liquid lip that was extremely matte.
Ooh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do now. You know why? Because I just watched an episode of Girls where Marnie is getting married and she wants like a very Joni Mitchell vibe wedding. She's like, oh, it's going to be like, but you know Marnie, she's like very rigid and horrid. So when the makeup artist does her makeup, it's like the matte lip and like really dark everything and like really dark eyebrows. Would you say that like manifested its way into the clean girl aesthetic that's like kind of popular? Maybe not as much this year, but like the last couple of years, because they are all about that intense brow.
And I think like, look at me now. I'm barely wearing any makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. And I think it was because I overdid it. It was like caked on makeup.
Yeah.
Where was I going? What? I didn't need that on my face.
Yeah, you were literally going to math class.
No
and
one
then
needed
drama
to
club
see
rehearsal.
My eyebrows in that way.
Yeah.
They knew I had them.
We definitely did. Everybody in our high school, it would have just been high school. At improv. Honestly, that's what we need to post for this episode. We'll post some pictures from high school of Jilly's eyebrows and probably some other references from this episode, but definitely Jilly's eyebrows. No, but I think I was always inspired by your makeup in 2016. I mean, we were seniors in high school. I think you had slightly fallen, like maybe it wasn't, I don't remember if it was that intense, but you're telling me.
It was spring of our senior year of high school into freshman year of college when we were like going out.
Yeah.
And I was experimenting a little bit, but it was still really intense. And I'm just was thinking, I mean, we looked like clowns.
Yeah.
And I feel like you escaped it a little bit.
I did. I think
except hold on, sorry not to interrupt.
No, please
do. You remember that like purpley mauvey liquid lipstick that had a chokehold on you? And it wasn't Jeffree Star Cosmetics.
But those did, because you loved those. And because of that, because of the transitive property, I also loved them. I just loved whatever you loved in makeup because I had no idea what was going on. You were my
influence I had, and I had no idea.
You were my influencer, truly. No, but I do remember because there is an insane That had a chokehold on me into college, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about college.
Oh, fuck.
I'm talking about going out in college and you're putting on that purple ass lipstick.
Oh, fuck. No, you're absolutely right. There is a great image of me before John Bellion concert.
Oh.
The John Bellion concert of 2016 or no, it was probably 2017 or 2018 because we drove from Bloomington, Indiana up to Chicago to go to the John Bellion concert. I had my hair in space buns. I had that goddamn lipstick on. Is it still here? Like, do you still have it? There's no way.
There's no way I have that. No,
it's in the landfill now.
I threw all of those away.
It'll be in the landfill for a long time.
We could probably find it.
We probably could.
Field trip.
We could go rot with it. Let's go rot with the old lipstick. Yeah, that was a really hideous time for me. Although I look back fondly because I'm happy that we had the opportunity to look dumb. Where I feel like nowadays I see a 16-year-old and they have like a makeup routine and a skin routine. They're like, oh, I need my vitamin C serum and my acid and my my eyebrow gel and all of these things. And I'm like, what about like, don't you want to like go ride in a truck with your friends and like do donuts in the high school parking lot and just feel free? You ever done that? You ever done that?
Your waterline is like the darkest it can be.
Yeah. Like they are not given the opportunity to look absolutely disgusting.
No.
And it sucks.
It's not fair. They get the clean girl aesthetic and we got Lego brows and crusty lips.
And like, yeah, the insane under eyeliner. Also, I used to hairspray my bangs so that they wouldn't flip. They were hard as rocks. They were hard.
I didn't know how to use a straightener. So I'd wet my bangs and then hairspray them so they'd be crusty and straight because I didn't know how to use a hot tool. Cheers.
So I guess that's my answer to your question is that what do I think about 2016 makeup? I was barely affected.
Okay, yeah.
You were my effect.
Okay.
The Jilly effect was 2016. My question for you is very short. It has one answer.
Okay, ask me.
If I said, I need 6 eggs, what would you say?
That's too expensive.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
And what threw me off is the way you said it.
I know.
So neutral.
I was really trying to throw you off the scent. I was trying to crack your eggs. You know what I mean? I was trying to fuck you up.
Shut up, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's one of mine and Jilly's favorite sing-along songs. Same with Noah, the love of my life, who's recording this podcast right now. And he loves the part. I think it's that part. There's another part that he loves. It's something about bread.
I can probably, if we start from the top, I'll know, but we can't do that.
No, we can't. Noah, what's the part of Beauty and the Beauty and the Beast song that you like to sing? Oh wait, no, he just loves to do his impression of that one, Gaston's best friend. You're the best, Gaston.
No one compares to you, Gaston.
No one compares to you. You're the man. I think, yeah, Noah has a knack for impressions. I can't say the same for myself, but
so talented. God love him.
Anyway, that's it. That's it for me. Should we get into what we're unwell about?
Sure.
I'm unwell about making out in the back of cars.
I'm unwell about if I had PR packages, I wouldn't have depression. Yuck.
Paint you a picture. 2012 to 2016. We are in high school. I am interested in boys. I want to kiss. I want to do everything except for the deed because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm very scared of the
scary.
deed. Oh, it's so scary. Teen pregnancy, beat it.
Hey.
Although I still feel like a teen and I'm still scared to get pregnant. So not much has changed. Just the consequences.
We're still haunted.
I'm still haunted by high school fears. In high school, I really did a lot of making out in people's cars. I won't name names. Yeah. You know who you are, guys.
They're definitely listening.
Yeah. So I'm making out in the back of my car, the back of boys' cars, and truly not going even farther, like maybe second base, you know what I mean? Like maybe some touching, but ultimately you're sitting in the back of a car, steaming it up for 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, and you're just kissing on the mouth. That's it. You're just kissing on the mouth. I just can't believe that was entertaining for that long. And it's like, now that I have the option to like kiss someone whenever I want, not that you know what I mean? Like, I can't kiss him whenever I want because of consent. But if I was like, hey, let's go make out in the back of the car for 45 minutes, he'd probably be like, don't we have to like work? And so I just think there's something to think about, like the freedom of being able to make out in the back of a car. You're under the age of 18. You can't get arrested for public indecency. Not that you're even indecent. You have all your clothes on.
Yeah,
you are literally
clothed.
like just kissing and enjoying being in the back of a car. So when I say I'm unwell about making out in the back of the car, I think I have a fondness. I think I miss it. I think it was a simpler time.
When I think about making out in the back of a car, for me, I think of like Sex in the City, New York, in the back of a cab. And that's the only way you can do it as an adult. If you're in the big city and you don't, and there's nothing, like, you're so confident, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have this older man who's driving the car, because not to be sexist, but and you're a free woman, and you're making out with someone in a suit.
Have you ever made out with someone in the back of like an Uber?
I'm scared too.
I would feel so weird. I think I have too much empathy for that.
I'm scared.
Person driving us. And also, I don't know if my Uber driver's like a little freak and wants to see that. So it's.
But don't you agree, like in rom-coms, like in the early 2000s, they were doing that?
100%.
Or like in TV, like sitcoms?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. It's like they can't keep their hands off each other. It's fiery,
yeah,
it's ferocious.
They're like on their way back to an apartment or something.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we can't hold back. And the cab driver, like, the last shot is him like driving the cab, and he looks in the rearview mirror and he's like, fade to black.
Yeah. I don't feel confident to do that.
Yeah, it's not for me anymore.
Also, they're not consenting to that. They don't want to see people kissing.
No, and kissing is kind of gross, too. It
is gross.
Like, I mean, on the count of 3, say what you're thinking. 1, 2, 3.
Love Island.
Yes, Love Island is disgusting. Like, repulsive. So gross. Someone was telling us that there was a hazing ceremony at a frat where they cracked an egg in one person's mouth and then they had to spit it into the next person's mouth. All I thought to myself was, they would do this on Love Island.
Well, they basically have, but with like juice.
Ugh. It's so
gross.
And they don't let them clean up.
Yuck.
That's major yuck. And I think it translates well to what I'm unwell about, which is that making out in the back of a car, at least you're not seen if you're alone. But I think nowadays we can't just park anywhere and like make out in the back of a car.
You have to be in your garage.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, why don't we just go inside then? What's the point? But there is something so sneaky about it. Like, I always felt like I was like, and you are kind of like breaking some kind of law. Like, Noah and I would be behind a Von Tobel's, like in some weird, dark, dank, like gravel parking area. We would find like the entrance to a hike or something that was close to his house. So his parents, we'd be like, oh, we're almost home. And then we'd park there and we would like make out in the back of his car for 20 minutes. And that's just it was the only place. If not, you're stuck going to each other's houses and sitting on the couch, like as close as you possibly can get without looking like you're cuddling and being really awkward. And you're just like pumping with hormones. So I want to thank the back of I don't even remember what my car was in high school because my sister crashed one of them. Stuff happened back there. And I just want to say thanks and that, yeah, it was a good time. So making out in the back of cars.
I'm unwell that if I was receiving PR packages on the regular, I wouldn't have depression or any mental illness.
Yeah, tell me more about this.
Imagine you get a package in the mail. You're so excited.
Yeah.
We love getting packages.
I do.
Having that every week. and you're not paying for it.
It's
that
free.
dopamine hit, that reoccurring dopamine hit. I know it would do so much for me.
It's free 99, and it's giving you dopamine.
And I'm unwell about it because I think I deserve it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think there should be more people in Middle America, even though I'm on the West Coast, but I identify as a Middle American.
I do too.
I think we should just be getting little gifts in the mail. It doesn't have to be beauty related.
Yeah.
I'll take like a organic snack subscription. I'll take anything.
Thrive Market.
Thrive Market.
I get their things all the time. I mean, I don't buy from them, but I get their ads is what I mean by that. And yeah, I think that would be so cool if you got that in the mail.
I just love receiving things in the mail. I love it so much, and I really think it would help me.
I think so too. I think there's a lot of things about culture right now that we are kind of going back to some of the simpler ways of life. Like, for example, this is just an opinion, but I think like the YouTube landscape, I work in YouTube. This is why I think this, and I'm thinking about it. The YouTube landscape is going kind of backwards, where we're looking for that genuine content again. We're looking for genuine people, which is where it all started. And then people started to catch on, and they're
Vlogs.
like, make content, make content, make content. And it got a little disingenuous and kind of, but I think like YouTube is on the rise again because people are like desperate for something real, something tangible, something that they can relate to. And I think it's the same with mail. I think people want fucking mail.
Well, it's
I want a letter.
It's just
even.
I want a pen pal.
I would love one.
I mean, I can't lie and say that like a letter in the mail is the same as receiving 17 shades of lipstick.
It's not.
But it's still something.
It's in the realm of lovely and kind gestures that are physical. Does that have anything to do with your love language, that this PR box would cure your depression? Is that like...
I love a gift.
She loves gifts.
I really do. But I also love gift giving. So I think I appreciate it both ways.
Yeah.
And I love buy me like a pack of paper clips. And I'd be like, I love these paper clips. Like, I love anything.
You would love them for a week. And then you'd say, where's my next pack of paper clips? No, but I definitely support this, and I think you should get them. And I think you should have gotten them, I mean, in high school. For real.
Bring it back to the front of the pod.
That's what I'm saying. Jilly was buying so much makeup. So many products, supporting every influencer.
They
all got the damn PR boxes. Jilly did not get one.
Zero.
She paid for all of her things. Self-made woman.
I'm self-made.
So yeah, I think you should get them. And I think I have seen, here's something that's interesting about the influencer landscape. I thought only big influencers got PR boxes. No. Medium ones do.
Micro influencers.
And if anything, I think a lot of businesses see like, oh, this could be a good idea to send it to someone with a smaller audience because they're more dedicated maybe. And I think it works because ultimately it's, you know, if freaking Mr. Beast is selling, he doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't need to. But if he had like a sponsored ad in the middle of an episode, yeah, a lot of people would buy it, but maybe not as many because you're just trying to like get to the good stuff of the content. But if somebody you love on Instagram that has, you know, is making like small time art and has like 200,000 followers,
it's more relatable. I can see myself in those shoes and I might buy it.
More personal. And anything to cure your depression, really.
Yeah. Anything.
I mean, yeah, we can. What if I just send you, like, we live together, but I send you a box with like goodies and it's not your birthday. It's not anything. I feel like your parents do that though. So I think they kind of help cure your depression a little bit.
And that's what I'm talking about. I love those care packages.
They're awesome. Care packages, they came in college. Usually parents just let you go. Not her parents. They keep coming back.
They coming back.
Little boxes of paper clips sometimes.
My mom would give me paper clips.
I know.
She probably has.
Wait, is that it? Do you have any closing remarks on
That's
PR
it.
boxes?
Are you unwell about PR packages and curing mental illness, or?
I am absolutely unwell about PR packages and curing mental illness
/
together.
depression. Together, yeah.
Not separately.
Not separately.
Be clear.
To be clear, it's a
dual.
They rely on each other.
They rely on each other. PR packages and depression are they coexist.
Yes.
Or actually they don't coexist.
Wait.
You have them together. You know what I mean?
You're spot
They
on.
coexist when the PR box is absent.
Yes.
You can only have one, not the other.
Pick one.
You can only pick one. And what are we all picking?
PR
packages. Yeah, for sure. We have a friend who works at an agency, and she has a lot of clients who receive PR packages, and one of them was for Mr. Barry. I can't pronounce his last name. Starts with a K. Kjellgren. Maybe. Kjellgren. Keurig. Barry Keurig.
Keurig cups.
Yeah. So Barry.
Saltburn
Barry. Dick out. He received a PR package from Red Bull. Barry doesn't give a fuck about Red Bull. He does not care.
He's a class. He's elevated. You know, he doesn't need that.
Yeah, he's dating Sabrina
store,
Carpenter.
7-Eleven shit.
Yeah. So, but we do.
We do.
So, one of our friends brought a leftover PR package that was meant for Barry over to our home. And I think it did kind of cure the depression.
I was real excited about it. I was so happy to receive a nice, thick, strong box.
It was so strong.
It was such a good box. And in there was just lined up cans of Red Bull. I was like, that box. This is all I need here.
Yeah. And it would cure your depression. And it did for those 4 hours.
For those 4 small hours.
Thanks, Red Bull.
Thanks, Red Bull.
And thanks, PR packages. Which brings me to, I absolutely am unwell about primarily you not getting PR packages.
I mean, I wish you were gonna get them too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm kickstarting my presence online. Literally for that reason. Yeah.
Actually, the only reason I'm doing this podcast.
I think that's fair.
Cool.
It's really hard out there. I do not judge anybody who does anything to get their bag.
Get that money up.
Yep. And for us, it's not about the money. It's about the stuff.
Not the stuff. I am unwell about making out in the back of cars. A little bit different than you. Because I was not hot for the boys in high school.
Totally.
I was petrified of them. Scared. Absolutely scared. Scared. Yes.
Absolutely.
So I don't have that experience, but I definitely feel like I can relate in the concept and ideas of making out in the back of cars, and I think it was a simpler time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I love nostalgia, so I'll back you on this one.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, congrats. I love you.
Hey, congrats. I love you.
I got my driver's license last week.
Just like we always talked about. I don't know the words.
It was
supposed to love you.
Ooh.
I still fucking love you, babe. Oh, what a good song.